Whoa, 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 holy shit! Holy shit! Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Sam 4! Deimos Force presents Let's Talk Gaming, the show where we give you a rundown of the latest and greatest games on the market for your viewing pleasure. I have a confession to make. This is my first serious Sam game. Whoa, 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 hold on. I know the fans of the series are super mad at me right now. I've started out with the worst game in the franchise, but rest assured, even though I've not played the previous games myself, I am fully aware of the significance they hold and how great they are. So don't worry about it, I will play the older games soon, on my free time. Though from what I've seen, Serious Sam 4 has turned out to be a massive letdown. Is it a bad game? No. Is it a good game? Probably not. Does this game innovate on the previous games? Hell no. In fact, it's been 9 years since the release of Serious Sam 3, yet the game looks exactly the same, just with a bit more contrast. In some places, the older game looks better than the new one, which is even more confusing. So, let's get down to business and see what's up with Serious Sam 4, shall we? Serious Sam 4 stars Serious Sam, who is serious about shooting aliens and saving the world. So serious, in fact, he shouts one-liners and pop culture references while running towards certain death.
These Octanian Harvester Leviathans are a lot bigger than I imagined.
It's not the size, kid. It's how you use it.
Very serious. Come on. I'm just messing with you. I freaking love this guy. He reminds me of Duke Nukem, and I think that was intentional. The voice actor they got for him is pretty good as well. Legit, this guy can talk about cornflakes or fresh borishella muri, and I'll still listen to it for hours. The problem is with the writing and characters. The writing is so lame.
Yeah! That's right, you sons of bitches! I'll fuck metal! I'll fuck your whole army! Come at me, you alien pendejos! You want Mexican? I got Mexican! You want American? I got American! Y'all want a bite of me? Come get your chile con carne!
How do you do, fellow kids? The characters are boring stereotypes to a painful degree. Yeah, I know the characters are supposed to be ironic, but ironic doesn't equal funny. The dialogue these guys spew out is cringy as hell. I mean, come on, I didn't even know this guy was Mexican before he said pendejo.
Oh, I lost my shoe.
Nice shot.
Crap one-liner, though.
I wasn't trying to do a one-liner.
I lost my shoe. Dude, that doesn't even make sense. See, a good one-liner would have been...
Could we do this later?
So, Kenny, you should have gone for an odd joke.
Please, God,
Always
make it
good
stop,
with Nard.
make it stop.
I see you.
Why am I reviewing this game? There was also this one guy who was a Russian priest in search of the Holy Grail or something. Every time he spoke, my eyes rolled back into my skull. It doesn't help that the character models and cutscenes are also garbage. The models actually look worse than the previous game, which, by the way, came out 9 years ago. What the hell did they do to my man Sam? If this looks better to you, just donate your eyes to charity. You're not using them anyway. The game has frequent slowdowns that mess with the gameplay and the cutscenes, which makes everything look super awkward. It all has this unfinished early access feel to it, yet it's a full released game from a reputable company. It makes no sense to me. Speaking of awkward gameplay, the game runs like me, on a treadmill, on maximum speed, which ends as badly as you would expect. #quarantinebele. God, it's been ages since I hit the gym. I hate myself. The loading times take forever. In-game there are stutters every few seconds. The performance tab kinda confused me. It's not like the traditional graphics options that you would see in regular games. Those options are still there, but it was more confusing than it needed to be. The maps are huge, though not big enough to warrant a 3-minute loading screen. It's decent as an arena, though it severely lacks creativity. You can't even interact with the environment. It's all just sad. This game is sad. And I know you fuck. Oh, come on. Am I only gonna shit on this game? Is it gonna be another 0 hour? Nope. Because other than that game, the gameplay in Serious Sam 4 is actually pretty good. Which is not a credit to Serious Sam 4, by the way. The gameplay is identical to the previous games with only slight changes. There's no major innovation that changes the way you play Serious Sam. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. Not every game needs to add a million bells and whistles to its gameplay to show how innovative it is. This was one of my main issues with Doom Eternal. It was a really fun game, but it didn't feel like Doom, you know? It has so many other stuff packed into it that it can be its own different franchise. It plays nothing like Doom 2016 or Doom 1. And by the way, that's my opinion. Yes, you can have different opinions on the internet. Get over it. Serious Sam 4 really scratched that itch for me. The game is fast. It's simple, it's streamlined, you run like a freight train and hit like one too. Rest in peace. Pieces. Rest in pieces. The weapons and enemies return from the previous iterations with the welcome addition of a few new ones. This is where most of the improvements came from. The weapons were remade in high definition. My favorite is the Deagle. It's crisp, it's crunchy, I love it. Some weapons even have unlockable attachments if you complete the side missions, which is very nice. The enemies look really good this time around, way better than they did before. They feel good to shoot at too. You feel an impact to every shot, cause like every shot, once it connects to the enemy, blood spurts out, you hear a groan, and also the weapon sound design is really good, so it feels good. The gameplay is the only saving grace for this game. But honestly, I don't know if that's enough of a recommendation to go out and play this game. It's still unfinished, it still needs a ton of work, and even after that, the art style's bad, the characters suck, and while there are cool moments in the game, I feel like I would have a more cohesive experience just playing the older games. It's sad, I know. It's a massive letdown to the fans. If you're a hardcore fan, you might want to try this out, but hey, at least the bullets are hitting something.